Say, I'm getting baptized today because, and tell us why.
I'm getting baptized today because I love him.
Who do you love?
Jesus.
You love Jesus?
Yes. Because I love Jesus and he died on the cross for us and he gave that to us for free, and I just love it when he rescues us and saves us for that terrible sin.
What does God want to do in the world?
He wants to rescue us from sin, death, and the devil. I want to thank Jesus.
Is there anyone else you want to thank, Katie?
All the people from the church. I loved him because he first loved us.
My name's Josh. I'm getting baptized today. I want to just show kind of the renewal that Christ has made in my life. And I think that being baptized is just a representation on the outside of what's been changed internally for me. Growing up as a Christian, I always thought that you have to try really hard to do the right thing or to live the right life, and to kind of see what actual submission is and letting Christ live through me was where my life actually started to turn around. And in that, I've kind of come to the point where over the past several years in my adult life, I've accepted that and accepted to just let God take control of my life. The reason it's awesome news for me is I'm hoping that it'll affect and touch the other people around me. And so hopefully it'll give them encouragement and lead them into a relationship that I like, similar to the one that I have with God. I want to thank my family because even through the hard times and through the times where I was just a pain in the butt and just really made it difficult for them to watch me live a life that wasn't following Christ, they continued in prayer, and I really believe that that prayer led me down the path where God could change me internally. And I also want to thank my best friend Gabriel. It's been a real inspiration watching him grow as a Christian over the past several years, and also him talking about his experience in getting baptized really encouraged me to want to take that step as well.
My name is Emily Cron, and today I want to get baptized because I believe that Jesus Christ is my Savior. And a couple weeks ago at one of the Sunday services, Pastor Seth said something that really stood out to me, that was direction, not perfection, because, why I took that to heart was because I've always been trying to be so perfect and waiting for the perfect moment to get baptized, and I realized that I'm not going anywhere by just waiting for that moment. I need to start somewhere, and so that's why I'm here. So about to be baptized is really good news for me because I know that everything that I'm living for has a purpose, and it's showing all of my peers, all my friends, and everyone here today that this is something I really believe in, and that I love Jesus and I'm doing this for him. I would like to thank my Grammy, Faye MC, for always praying for me and helping me. I'm really glad that I finally decided that it's time.
I'm Corey Browning. I'd like to get baptized today as a way to further show my devotion towards Christ. I was raised Christian. At one point, my immaturity drove me somewhat away through a bad life experience, and Grace City has brought me back to it, as well as the support of my parents and friends and family. Being baptized will be the final step in showing how serious I am about my faith. Being baptized today as a way to further show my devotion towards Christ, and as a way to publicly display what my intentions are in life. I want to be viewed as a Christian for the rest of my life. I'd like to thank my parents for coming here today, and I'd like to thank my girlfriend Kayla and my roommates for coming, and I'd like to thank all of you for being here.
My name is Alex, and I'm getting baptized today because I'm ready to take the next step in my relationship with God. I started coming to Grace City this time last year, and it was my first time coming to church. It started out last year with just walking through the front doors here and just sitting through my first service and then a couple times later it was just being able to sing and worship with everybody. And now I joined an ecclesia group about 2 months ago, and so just worshiping with a close-knit group of people that support me. Getting baptized today is good news for me because it's my public declaration that I am going to follow Jesus and not myself. So I would like to thank my ecclesia group, and most of all Chris and Bree, for helping me through all of my struggles the past few months. And I also want to thank my boyfriend Cody and his family for supporting me and encouraging me to come to church and go to Bible study and get baptized.
My name is Angel Pantoa. I also want to get baptized because it's symbolic of, you know, me turning from my old self and, you know, following Christ. My junior year of high school, my mom left, leaving me and my twin sister with our own apartment, going to being a junior in high school, going full-time to school and working as well. Freshman year, I, you know, partied a lot, did all the wrong things, and then I, you know, met some people who were connected, you know, with the church, and they were able to get me going to church. I wanted a relationship with God because I had like a void in my heart and I needed to be filled. I want to give a shout out to my cousin Maureen and Grace City and all my amazing friends who helped me along this journey.
My name is Kayla Gallagher and I'm getting baptized today because I feel like it's a very important step in my walk. I've been reading about how important it is to be baptized when you're a Christian and how it's like a public declaration, but it's also between me and God, and it kind of holds me accountable because now everybody else is like, she got baptized, she's Christian, and now I feel like it's my duty to show that. My grandma has been a really big influence. We email each other all the time and she's always giving me advice about like anything, like how can I even just talk to God about a little problem that I can't like talk to anyone else about. I've gone to church like all my life, but Grace City has really made me think about it more, like what I want to do with my faith.
I want to get baptized today because as a child, I grew up in a Christian home, and I was baptized when I was 8 with my dad. And while that was a really special moment for us, I didn't really understand what exactly baptism meant and what the whole premise behind it was. And so as I got older, my faith strengthened and I made it more of my own, but I think that I still wanted to do it on my own terms. I was convinced that if I worked hard enough, or if I was committed enough, I could kind of accomplish all my goals and nothing would really get in my way. And unfortunately, it took me basically falling flat on my face and really not understanding how to get up for me to realize how incredibly important it is to let God lead in my life. Being baptized today is good news for me because we all need forgiveness and we all need new beginnings, and we are so fortunate that we have a God that continuously gives us start-overs and forgives us of all of our imperfections. I want to thank, first and foremost, my family, because they have been as supportive as a family could possibly be throughout my entire life and just showered me with so much love. And to my friends, my wonderful friends, both here and in both in Corvallis and in Medford. And also to all the people that I went to Campus Harvest with, because they have really laid the foundation for my new beginning. And finally to Bree, who is baptizing me today, thank you for sharing your story with me and being such an inspiration and source of wisdom. I'm looking forward to what he has in store for me down the road.
I'm Catherine, and I want to be baptized, or I'm choosing to be baptized today feel like in order for me to show that obedience and show what the cross has done and continues to do in my life, that for me to step forward in faith and trust that this is what he's asking of me, I have to choose to be baptized and show him and show you that I get to be washed clean, and everything from my past or anything that I might do, God's sacrifice of his son was enough, and the cross was enough and sufficient for all things, including me. I think it's good news for me because it gets to be my choice. That it's good news because I get to show ultimate obedience to a God who continually desires relationship with me. I want to thank Emily, who was the first person who really questioned the place that I came from, and she really helped me. She helped me figure out what it is that I truly believe and helped kind of facilitate that. She played such a role in that. And then I wanted to thank Bob and Kim Nowak because they have just really uplifted me so much in prayer and really helped in this whole journey. In the last few years, they have just been such solid rocks for me, and I couldn't have done it without them. So.
My name's Tyler Collins, and the reason I'm getting baptized today is I feel that God gave me no choice but to refocus my life back on him. He's not just somebody to believe in, but I feel like he wants to be present and working within us. It's great news for me. I'm ready to be reborn again into the Christian community. I've been a believer in Christ for a long time, and I've always, waited for that perfect moment to feel that I was ready to be baptized. I felt like I was falling away from the church and from God, and he grabbed hold of me tight and woke me up and said, you need to get off this path that you're doing and follow me. And I've opened my heart fully and accepted Christ, and it's been a real blessing. I would really like to thank Grace City for welcoming me with open arms. It's been a great church to be a part of, and I couldn't find a better fit. I just want to follow what's more powerful than me, that I can open up to give full control to God and know that I can follow him and trust every aspect of my life.